Good morning and welcome to AEP 855 Modular 7, the Human Resource Frame. What is the Human Resource Frame of leadership according to Bowman and Deal? Bowman and Deal described leadership as a family. They described the framework. The staff, they concluded that the staff are the most important part of the human resource frame. And they finding individuals who are a good fit for your organization makes that organization runs a lot smoother. The two things that were important to me as a leader that they stated were the organization exists to serve human needs rather than the reverse. And a good fit benefits both. And individuals find meaningful work and the organization gets the talent and energy they need to succeed. Those are the two most important things that they stated to me, because if you find a person who's willing to put in the work and love what they do, then the output would be relatively great for a principal, because you always want to find somebody who has a desire to go beyond just what's expected of them. You want someone who loves their job, love what they do, they love why they do it, and that gives them a desire to go the extra mile. And you want that as a building principle. You want those individuals that surround you that has the same mission and vision that you have. And Bowman concluded that yes, the salaries do play an important part of getting qualified personnel to work for you. I mean, no one is, we know that as educators, we're not paid the hierarchy salary that most of our constituents are being paid in different other career fields, but it is an important factor to know that you are being paid according to your self-worth. And that means a lot, because we are considered to be a family. Just like they said, the organization is a family. And if you treat one another like family, it makes the working environment a little more enjoyable. And it makes coming to work and being at work a lot more comfortable for all parties that are involved. Okay, and the second part of this was, describe how you would prioritize the following people or groups under your leadership. Well, as the building principal, which would be the number one person in the hierarchy, your job is to the safety of everybody in the building. You're responsible for everything that goes right or goes wrong in the building. The principal is the administrative leader of the school. I will be directly accountable for the effective and efficient operation of the school within the limits of the school board policy. I will put an emphasis on educational supervision with an eye to improving academic achievement as a major portion of this effort. In addition to these responsibilities, I would also develop and maintain cordial and mutually stimulating school-community relationships. And with that being said, I go to my second part of the, my second category, because I categorize this into 7 groups. And the second portion, the second thing on my hierarchy would be the students. The students are our most valuable asset. Without the students, then we would have no purpose. We would have no reason to show up to the school, because it would be just a building. The students are what we are there for, and they are the ones who give us the motivation to continue doing the things that we do, because we know that they need guidance. We know that they need to see that someone cares about them and are concerned about their education. The next group would be the office staff and the paraprofessional. I put them both in the same group because without a good office staff, you are kind of what I would call dead in the water, because these are the people that receive everyone that comes into your building. They receive them professionally and they receive them personally to make sure that they're well taken care of. The next one would be the teachers. The teachers are responsible for every child that comes into that building. They're responsible for ensuring that every individual receives a quality education and that they're received and cared about, and show that you really, really, really want them to get what you have to offer to them. The next group would be the custodians, the maintenance personnel, and the cooks. The custodians are very important to me because they are the ones who maintain the cleanliness of the building. No one wants to come into an office and your trash has not been dumped or your room has not been swept. It just makes for a pleasant environment, culture, and climate. The cooks are very, very important because every child comes to school and the first thing you want to do is make sure that they receive a good meal in the morning to start their days, because for most of these kids that I deal with on my level, this is the only quality food or meal that they receive on a daily basis. The other one would be the maintenance personnel. No one wants to come into a building where it's too hot or too cold. So they are very important in maintaining the climate of the building. So these three work in combination to ensure a pleasant environment for students and staff. My next category would be parents and the community and the alumni. Yes, all of these will go hand in hand, because without the parents bringing their children to school or supporting the kids and supporting the teachers, it makes our jobs that much easier. The community goes hand in hand with the parents because the majority of the parents live within walking distance of the school, so they walk with us kids to school in the morning, and I get to greet them and talk to them, and I have a personal relationship with the child and the parent, and it makes for a better school climate. And the last one is the alumni. The alumni are the people who have watched the school as from the beginning, because they went through the school. Their parents probably attended the school, and now their children are attended the school. So they have a buy-in to make sure that everything is going according to the way it should be going. And they have concerns and they have input that they want to put into the school to see if they can help things run along a little smoothly. And my last group, well, I put the paraprofessionals in with the office staff. So that would have been my last group. But with this hierarchy, I would think that the school would run a little more smoother, because each of these groups play an important part in the success of your school. I hope you have enjoyed my presentation. I have enjoyed this course, and I hope that everyone has a continuous great summer. Thank you.